You said that one of your regrets of the last 10 years was the British argument for hostility to the EU. Could you just tell us about that again very quickly?
One of my regrets is the fact that in spite of the European Commission has been working so hard for economic reform, for trade liberalization, cutting red tape, and many other issues that are very much in line with the British agenda, that has not been recognized, and in fact we were not able together to make sufficiently the positive case for Europe here in this country.
You put UKIP in the context of other populist movements across Europe, beyond the EU, and even in America.
Yes. Today we are seeing, not only in the European Union, but for instance in Switzerland or the United States, populistic movements that try to simplify complex issues with great demagogy, and they, for instance, are using this issue of migration as a way of consolidating a more nationalistic discourse. I think that's negative. That's negative from the point of view of the values that are important for a European perspective.
What do you think Baroness Thatcher would have made of UKIP?
Oh, I cannot say, because it's very difficult to respond to that question. What I can tell you from what I remember of Margaret Thatcher, because I was a young deputy foreign minister at that time, I had several meetings with her, was that she had a great courage, and she was very clear in her positions, and she was completely against protectionism. She was one of those leaders giving the great vision for the enlargement. And so I hope that now Britain does not lose the great capital that has, for instance, regarded new member states, including, for instance, Poland. So the Margaret Thatcher, I remember, is personality for freedom, for opening markets, against protectionism, and for the enlargement of Europe. And so I'm sure she will be in favor of this enlarged Europe without new barriers or new temptations for protectionism.
After 10 years as President of the European Commission, what next?
One of the offers I could consider was to come to Britain to be a football coach. I have the right name for that.